This is Sunday. What is today? What is the month? September 8th. Okay. Looks like we've had a little, not too much more work going on in here. Similar as we left it. I brought the materials requested in. They've moved the AC unit. This box, this is still not GFCI protected. Looks like they've done some cleaning here and started to identify what's going on with the box. So this is, what is this? Vinyl siding. Some more vinyl siding. Refrigerator's gone, obviously. Okay. So I'll be sending you some options for the backsplash today. Somebody left some food here. Disgusting. I'm wondering why they keep on covering the floor. I just don't understand why that's happening. Because I'm going to ask him if he can cover this back up, because you can see it's kind of starting to scrape it up. Here, there's no need to damage the floor. Okay. So going back through here, now that I have this light on. It doesn't look like they've begun to sand yet. So it's just still mud here on the finished portion of that. All these lights. Okay, so we still need to, let me see, touch this. Yeah, still not sanded yet. No thresholds yet. Remove some of the extra siding and parts in here. Okay, still no wall repairs. These are still the original windows. Okay, this needs to be sanded in here. Yeah, it still needs sanding. Okay. Some of this, I think most of the work that has happened in the last week has to do with the electric, as I'm not seeing any significant changes on the interior, though there wasn't a ton of significant things to do, to be honest. But a lot of this is as it was left, at least in these aspects of the house. So I'll revise my list here momentarily. Yeah, we're still where we were in this regard. The siding and stuff hasn't significantly changed either, outside of what we saw last week. So he sent the email. I realized that the email I sent him last week, I think I left the M off on your email. I think you were on a response, but I'll re-forward that on to you. He had some questions as to what I was relaying, because it appears that the electric costing, he is treating as a separate element to the original bid, whereas I was counting it as a part of the inclusive statement of work to be afforded. I'm not certain what your interpretation of that was or is, so needing some feedback from you as to how you would like to manage that, or have me manage that piece, because the way we move forward is going to be based on the clarity that you have versus the clarity that he has. So this is new. I think this is the whip that's going to be used for the AC potentially. Sorry. Okay. That's the original shutoff for the electric for the AC. So they have to reroute that in. This is the grounding rod for the electric that needs to be managed through. They took off the old panel, so I'm believing that that's going to be a non-factor moving forward. Just need to know what's going to happen there. Old soffit out fascia, still new gutters. This hasn't been closed in yet. All the soffit is still the same. Okay, still the same. And again, going back here, I'm just going to pop into the garage to see if there's been any significant change with the electric in here. At least the dumpster's gone. We may need a secondary one based on the trash that's accumulating. Okay, looks like we're gonna start getting this cleaned up too. I like this electrician at least. He's moving and grooving. Okay, that concludes my walkthrough today. There's not been any change upstairs, so I didn't film it. But I'll be back next week and I will walk it at that point. Or this week and I'll walk it at that point.